Hi, this is Justin Meadows with another website news update. Today we'll be covering managing your inbox and how you can save hours of your day by just cutting out some of those unnecessary emails, why you should be using Gmail, which is a fantastic email service for most businesses, and how you can be using your website to eliminate some of those questions that you face on a daily basis and that suck out a lot of your time every week. So firstly, managing your inbox. Now, there's always going to be a heap of emails that come into your inbox that you need to have, or that you would like to have. They're handy, but you don't necessarily need to be looking at them right now. It might be that you don't actually need to look at them at all, but you need to have them on record for later, just in case. So what you can do with these emails is put in a filter into your email software. Now, most email softwares allow you to add a filter, which just means that these emails get saved into your email software, but they're not actually in your inbox. So that means they don't clutter up your inbox when you're looking at it every day. And this allows you to be more focused on what is important in your inbox. It also means that going through your emails, is not such a big task. When you look at your emails, you don't have hundreds of them. You've only got 10, and they're the only ones that you need to look at. So there's various different ways that you can do that. I think the best solution for this is Gmail. They really do it very well with labels. So you can apply certain labels to certain emails and also rules that make them automatically just get immediately archived into those labels. You can also do this with folders in Outlook and various other ways in different email softwares. So what you want to be eliminating are things like invoices and receipts, which you might look at only once a week. They might be something that you forward on to someone else, and you can set up rules for these to be automatically forwarded to another person if they're from a certain email address or if they contain certain words. So you can have all the emails that contain the word invoice automatically get put into an invoices folder. Now, the other thing you can do is things like social media and things that you've subscribed to, or suppliers that send out marketing emails. These sort of things are things that you might be checking later on. They might be worth keeping, but they don't need to be actioned on right now. They're not going to help you grow your business right now, so you don't really need them coming into your inbox. What you want to be doing is archiving them into a social media folder, and when you're doing social media activities, check that folder. What you want to do is you want to reach a point where the only emails that are coming into your inbox are ones that are going to help you grow your business. Things like customer requests and customer questions and orders and things that are necessary for you to keep the business growing. You want to have everything else being archived for later. Or you can simply unsubscribe from the emails that you don't need and make sure you don't get those coming into your inbox at all. Now, doing this is probably going to take 15 minutes or half an hour to set up and get it all running smooth, especially if your inbox is currently really clogged and you get a high number of emails every day. But it's well worth it, because spending that half an hour to set it up might save you half an hour every day for the rest of the year, and that's really going to be a good return on investment in terms of time. The other thing I want to talk about is Gmail. Now, Gmail is my preferred email service, and it's the one that I recommend to most businesses. And there's a few reasons for that I just wanted to quickly cover. The first one is that it's cloud service email. So you just need to jump on the internet and you can access it from any computer, even from your phone. And you can do this while you're traveling. You can do it from home if there's something urgent. And if your computer dies, it means that you don't lose all your emails at the same time. You simply need to get a new computer, open up the internet, and all your emails are there. So you're never going to lose those emails, and sometimes it's very important to keep old emails. The other thing that's great about Gmail is that they have a thing called Google Docs, which they've just transformed into Google Drive, and that means that you can create Word documents and spreadsheets and have them saved inside your email system, and it's easy for other people to access it. Great for if you have several computers where you have several employees working on the same document. It's live, they all can work on it, and it gets automatically updated, so there's never going to be any issues with who's saved what. The other thing that's great about Gmail is they have a fantastic spam filter. I get very little spam coming into my inbox. And then they also have the ability to add different labels to different invoices, and this can be done automatically using rules. So you can have all emails from certain suppliers or certain people getting automatically labeled with a certain label, which archives it into a folder, or you can have them automatically forwarded onto someone else. So using these filters and rules is a really powerful way to keep your inbox clear. And the last thing that's great is Gmail's owned by Google, so the search function is really great on your emails. So what you can do is, rather than keeping all your emails in your inbox so you can find them later, archive them straight away, and when you're looking for it, you can just type in a few words that you think are in the email, or the name of the person, or something about it, and it will return up search results inside your Gmail that will make it easy for you to find old emails. And finally, I just want to talk about how you can be using your website to save hours out of every week answering those same questions from customers over and over again. There's a few different ways you can do this. One is to have a frequently asked questions page, and the other is to simply add these little answers or more information around the product pages or service pages of your website. And finally, for the really important questions, or the ones that your customers are always looking for, have them on your homepage. Have it. Make sure that when people land on your website, these burning questions, the most important ones, are answered immediately. So have a think about the kind of questions that you get coming up time and time again every week or every month, and maybe make notes of them as you go, and just add the answers to these questions onto your website, or make sure that your website is structured so that these questions are answered easily and people don't need to get on the phone and waste your time. Another thing is adding comparison charts allows people to see which of your products or services is the best solution for them, which again cuts down the time of them phoning you up and asking you and finding out what's the best solution. They can find out for themselves just by looking at your website. I'm Justin Meadows, this is Evergreen Profit. I'll talk to you soon.